That wasn't very good. Let's try it again. You're at the Nethercutt Collection, not at Forest Lawn Cemetery. Good morning. Good morning. That was a skosh better. Welcome to the Nethercutt Collection, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kyle Irwin, and I'm the curator and master technician for all of these amazing musical instruments, the clocks and the watches. So it's my job to find these pieces for the family, and I'm responsible to rebuild them, restore them, maintain them, and then I get the joy of playing them for you when you guys come to visit. We also have with us Hank over there and Bill back there, and they're two of our wonderful volunteers. They're called docents, and they give up their time on a volunteer basis to help us out here at the collection. So hopefully the three of us can answer most of your questions. But we have one for you. How many of you are here for the first time? Wow, look, welcome. And how many of you have never been here before? It works every time, I tell you. You're stuck with me for 2 hours, so let's have some fun, okay? What you're about to see are the combined collections of the Nethercutt family. The founders were J.B. and Dorothy Nethercutt. The Nethercutts were also the owners of Merle Norman Cosmetics. So if you were curious as to what made all of this possible, it was cosmetics. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. There is a theme that runs throughout the entire collection in both buildings, and that theme is functional fine art. In other words, everything here works. Every car has gas, water, and oil, and the keys are in the ignition. Don't get any ideas, you two. I'm watching you guys. These are my friends from Scotland. How wonderful to have you here. It's an honor. New friends. The cars all work, folks. They're serviced and driven at least once a year. We take them out onto the street. We get them up onto the 210 freeway and up to full speed. They have to be used. The furniture here is not roped off. You're able to use our furnishings throughout your stay this morning. All we ask is that you please respect our furniture. Many of the pieces that you will be using are almost 300 years old. We want you to sit in them, but as we were saying, the short ones in the front, you would have been tall, my young lady, because the average woman was only 4'1" to 5'3" back then. So furniture is lower to the ground. And we were a lot narrower then as well. We didn't have KFC and Taco Bell or genetically modified options. So the furniture is beautiful, but they are low to the ground. So be very careful not to plop in them like we do at home. And for you tall guys, good luck getting out of them. The clocks and watches here all keep time, and the musical instruments, they all play. So today you're going to hear from music boxes, Nickelodeons, orchestrions, reproducing pianos, gramophones, wax cylinder players, and the crown jewel, the mighty Wurlitzer Theater pipe organ. She's on, and as of 9 o'clock, she was really in a good mood. So we'll see by the time we get up to her. She doesn't like heat. Now, we're a nice-sized group today, so we're staying together as one group. We're going to go back out the way we came, up the ramp, up the stairs, and through the great doors. Those doors are not antique. They were built locally at the Burbank Foundry, just down the road. They are cast of solid bronze, so each door weighs over 1,500 pounds, and they're over 10 feet tall. So admire the doors as you pass through them. Just don't let them close on you. Now, as you arrive at the next stop, I'll entertain you with a magnificent Regina disc music box. The Regina Music Company was an American company from the late 1800s up until around 1930, 1940. Their main business was music boxes. And when that kind of became out of fashion and out of vogue, they became one of the #1 manufacturers of vacuum cleaners. Do you remember the name Regina Vacuums? They started with these priceless music boxes. Well, our particular old gal turned 118 years old in February of this year. She is 18 karat gold and priceless. So we ask you to please be very careful not to touch her or to brush up against her, because her leafing is very fragile. Now, in just a moment, folks, we are going to be this close to over $100 million worth of automobiles. So be very careful of rings, watches, jewelry, water bottles made out of plastic, and those big metal water bottles can really do damage, so please keep them up high, okay? Again, gentlemen, if any of you have keys, ropes, lanyards, anything, chains, strings hanging off your waist, they must be removed and put into your pockets. And ladies, turn your handbags towards your body, because we want you to get this close without coming into contact, okay? If you choose not to walk, the elevator's right there, and Hank will be your personal elevator operator for the next 2 hours. We're going to spoil you while you're here. This is the last chance to use the restrooms and drinking fountain, folks. It'll be an hour before the next restroom stop, just to let you know. So if you're ready to start our adventure into the collection, follow me this way.